Sir Peter Jackson's been a very busy man lately, bringing rare original World War I footage to life in the most extraordinary way. And he's given us a glimpse of his new documentary, They Shall Not Grow Old, a film marking the centenary of Armistice Day. Joy Reid met Sir Peter ahead of the film's premiere in London.
Real soldiers, real emotion, real shell fire. It's World War I as you've never seen it before.
You knew your lives were in one another's hands and it united you very closely.
Brought to life by the legendary Sir Peter Jackson, the master of impossible cinematic feats.
The result is just, to me, I was amazed. It was so much better than what I thought. When I originally thought, well, I wonder how well we can restore film, I didn't think we could restore it that well.
Sir Peter Jackson, who's long had a fascination with the Great War, together with his Wellington-based digital whiz kids, have spent the past few years transforming grainy, jerky, 100-year-old black and white vision into this.
Just imagine, old Charlie Chaplin sped up film. You've got to deal with scratches, you've got to deal with grain, you've got to deal with the fact that after 100 years the film has shrunk. Some of it's really black and dark, some of it's really overexposed, it's all over the show. So you just want to make it look like normal film. People have colorised black and white film before, but I don't think they've ever spent the time that we did and the detail that we put into it to get it as good as we can.
Personally, watching it, it made it just seem so real. Was that what you were going for?
Sure. The other part of it is the audio, where we had access to over 600 hours of original recordings of veterans.
We got so degenerate, so isolated, living in this mud.
And you could sympathise with how a rabbit must feel, because we were hunted by mankind just the same as a rabbit.
We wanted them to be the only voices that are really heard. We wanted the veterans to tell their own story. And it really just told us this has got to be colour, because these guys are seeing the war in colour. You're not seeing it in black and white.
He introduced not just a world of colour to the footage, but also sound. Forensic lip readers deciphered the soldiers' banter and actors revoiced it. And the live firing sounds were specially recreated by the New Zealand Army.
The New Zealand artillery did a live firing thing, and we had microphones all over the place getting all these howling shells coming in. So that's not made up, all that stuff's real.
We also saw some Kiwi soldiers. We saw the rugby shot, and I understand there's a few other Kiwis.
You wouldn't know that they're Kiwis seeing it in the movie. There's a shot of some guy doing a hop, skip and jump, and he sort of rolls over and boots his buddy. Those are Kiwis. There's a little rugby game shot in there. Those are Kiwis.
Apparently we won that game.
Do we? Okay. Oh, well, there's actually an entire film of that game.
Is there a particular moment or anything about this film which for you stands out?
What did surprise me listening to all the veterans' tapes was how little self-pity they have for themselves.
When the war was not very active, it was really rather fun to be in the front line. It was not very dangerous, a sort of out-of-door camping holiday with the boys, with a slight spice of danger to make it interesting.
We have this image of like hell on earth, and these guys are being, they're going through an experience that's going to torment them for the rest of their lives. And, that's true of some people that did happen. But, these 600 hours that I was listening to, these guys don't have self-pity. It was just, so many of them say, well, it was the best time of my life.
It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.